Okay. All right, let's salute back in. Come to attention. Back. Okay. I want to say this because I want to say it so it's on the video. So I already told you that I contacted Mr. Kwan to see how he was doing, and he's doing really well. I told him that we were doing this class tonight, and he said that's the way we're going to have to do it for a while. So everybody's in the same boat on this. All right. So, like I said, what we're going to try to do is do some katas in the group. Oh, by the way, I also saw a couple videos of people in different parts of the world actually doing classes outside, and they were spread all out, and they were doing katas as groups, and that is a possibility. So looking forward to next week, Monday and Tuesdays it's supposed to rain, so that's not going to work. We're not going to be able to go outside in the rain. So like I told you, I'm open to this, and we'll have to see what the weather's going to be like, and I'll let everybody know ahead of time. I won't say, okay, we're going to have a class outside tomorrow. We'll try to look at the weather and see and find the appropriate spot to do this. But I'm looking at that because that way we can practice in the group. Of course, we'll have to do it a little bit earlier in the day than this class. So I'm also going to have to talk to some people like Sanjay and Madan and see what their time schedule is for this. All right, so let's get started with this. I'm going to have Kelly do Chunji first. So everybody's going to do the kata with her. So you can see she's a little off center so that it's like you're following somebody in class. All right, that's me. You ready? Back up and get ready. All right, come to attention. Respect. Ready? Chunji. Begin. Good. All right, let's try that again. Same kata. Ready? Begin. Very good. Okay. All right. So you popped up, Levi, so let's have you do one. So pick a kata that you're going to do. Amy can do it at the same time with you. Turn your back to the camera. And I'm going to unmute you. So you start, everybody. Tell them to. Well, I was trying to unmute you. There. All right, I got you. All right, turn your back to the camera. All right. Which kata?
Attack form 1.
All right. Respect. Ready? Begin. All right, let's do that again. Same kata, Levi.
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we're doing attack form 1. All right, come to attack form 2. Respect. Ready. Begin. Very good. All right, so let's do it again. And it's Amy's turn. Amy, pick a kata that you're going to do.
You want to get
All
on
right,
that side?
we're gonna do quick form 1.
Okay. So turn your back to the camera. All right, David came in. I want to say to David, we're doing group kata, David. So Amy's going to lead us through attack form 1. You can do it with me. All right, come to attention. Respect. Ready. Begin. Very good. Good punches, Amy. All right, we want to do it once more in kata. Okay. Come to attention.
Get out of the camera.
Quick form 1. Begin. All right, thank you. It's going to take me a second each time to make the change on the person, but just bear with me. David, are you there? Nope. It's your turn. It's your kata. So turn your back to the camera, get off center a little bit, and do one of the forms that don't take up the whole room, David. So like Chunji, attack form 1, quick form 1, Wansu, ball rang. Turn your back to the camera like you're leading class. All right, wait a minute. Let me unmute you. I got it. All right. Which David. Thank you. Which kata?
Nahachi?
Naihanchi. Okay. Unless you can do Naihanchi backwards in reverse order.
Let me see. Ought to be able to, right?
You ought to be able to.
Okay.
All right, Naihanchi. Begin. Okay. Now we're going to do it once more, and David, this time turn around on it and do it the.
Okay.
Let me get it set up. I got to change the view here. All right. So, Ethme, if you don't know Naihanchi, do Puan while they're doing that. Puan is the new kata that we were working on. All right. Respect. Ready. Begin. Okay. While I'm getting the next person, I talked to Mr. Penna in South Carolina. He's the person that's conducting the legend ceremony. And he is going to do it on Friday night, Friday evening, he said, but he didn't give me a time. He's going to get back with me on a time, but so that's August 14th, and his tournament is August 15th. So I wanted to let everybody know that. That's of course the reason I'm letting you know that is they're inducting me into this organization. So I just wanted to let everybody know, give them a heads up on it. All right, Ethme, which kata are you going to do?
1, 2.
Okay, move that chair out of the way. And turn your back to the camera before you start. That's it. No, don't go way back there. Start close to the camera. Right there. All right, respect. Ready. Wan Su, everybody. Ready, begin. All right, you're going to do it once more at me. And you went a little quick because Kelly couldn't keep up with you. So your legs are a little shorter than everybody else. So you have to go slower so that these tall people can keep up with you. Okay?
I'm happy I'm short.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Again, turn your back to the camera. Don't go way up there, you won't have room. Okay, come to attention. Respect. Ready. All right, begin. Well done, Ethne.
I didn't take it that slow because when I take it that slow, sometimes I stop breathing the thing like out, and then I don't really like bother to breathe really loud as that. So when I get too stuff.
Okay. All right. Madon, you're on. So you're going to do a kata, and you're going to turn your back to the class, like you're leading the class. So which kata would you like to do?
Tucson.
Okay. All right. Respect. Ready? So Madon's doing toe. Ready? Begin. Okay, so we're going to do it once more. I'm changing the view here. All right, so we're doing group kata, Lenny, and Madon's leading us in Tosan. All right, let's go again. Attention. Respect. Ready? Begin. Very good. Thank you. All right, since we have you, it's your turn, Samhita.
Who won?
Okay. That one you can do, well, do it the same way. Turn your back to the camera, and we'll lead them that way. But you can be backed up a little bit so that they can see all of you. All right. So she's going to do Puan. Move over to your right a little bit, Samhita. There you go. All right, come to attention. Respect. Begin. Very good. All right, we're going to do it once more. Everybody's going to do their kata twice. Let me change the view. All right. Come to attention. Respect. Begin. Very good.
Thank you.
All right, it's Marjorie's turn. Marjorie, are you there? Okay. Which kata? Wait a minute. I got to unmute you, Marjorie. Wait a minute. My fault. Okay. What was?
Solid stance 1.
All right. Now, some of you are not familiar with this, except we've been doing the beginning part of it, the upper block and punch. Marjorie, don't start yet. Wait. So if you're not familiar with it, just try to follow along the best you can. We've been working on the first 2 sets of solid stance 1, the back stance, upper block, and punch. So do the best you can on it. All right, respect. Ready, begin. Good work. All right, we want to do that once again. Well, let me change the view before you start. And slow down a little bit. Everybody's not able to keep up with you. Okay, respect. Ready, begin. Very good. All right. I've been doing pretty good on the slides so far. See if we can get to the next person. Good. It's Sanjay's turn. All right. So who wants to go first? Okay. Which kata? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta. Wait. There we go. Now, which kata? What happened? Which kata? Are you hitting your? Just leave it alone. What's going on? Okay. I didn't hear what kata. I'm still not hearing it. Let's try. Okay. I can't hear you. You try to unmute yourself. Okay. Show me the moves of the. Oh, you are unmuted. Okay. I don't understand what's happening with it then. Which kata? Show me the first couple moves. I need to see the first couple moves so I can tell everybody what they're doing. No, not attack form 4. It's too big. Nobody has enough room to do that. Show me the moves. I can't hear you. That'll work. All right, she's going to do far rank. Everybody set up. Come to attention. Respect. Begin. Good work. You're going to do it again. Hold on 1 second before you start. Everybody look at me for a second on this kata. When you're doing these, this is a middle block. This one's a downward block. Okay? Don't let it curl towards you. Keep it out here like this. I saw that the other night when people were doing this as well. All right. One more time. Come to attention. Respect. All right. Begin. Very good. All right. Maybe, let me just try one thing here.
Bill, I couldn't see Sanjay. Not only could we not hear him, we couldn't see him.
Bill, the microphone is now unmuted.
All right. Thank you. What kata, Sebastian?
Oh, can I do one that's already been done?
Sure.
Quick form 1.
Okay. All right. Sebastian's going to do quick form 1. Everybody come to attention. Respect. Ready? Begin. Okay, let's try it again. let's try again. Ready? Respect. Ready? Begin. Thank you. All right, I'm going to try to go back to Sanjay. He went out of the meeting. He came back. All right. Can you hear me? Yes, but I still can't hear you. You just muted yourself. Well, unmute it. Okay, now talk so I can see. No, it's still not doing it. All right, Ishwa, just do a kata. Let's go. She's doing Wan Su, everyone. All right, let's start again. Come to attention. Respect. Ready? Wan Su. Begin. Good work. All right, let's do it once more. Let me change the view here. All right, everybody come back to attention. You know that one after me. Let's go. Respect. Ready. Wan Su. Begin. Good job. Okay, Sanjay, it's your turn. What kata? Do some moves so I can see. All right, he's doing Naihanchi again. All right. The trick on Naihanchi is you have to do it backwards, but that's okay. You can do it that way. All right, everybody come to attention. Respect. Let me do Puan while they're doing this. Let me. Okay, Naihanchi. Begin. Okay, let's do it again. And this time, slow down a little bit. Everybody's trying to go too fast. Hold on a second. Let everybody get ready. All right. Respect. Ready. Begin. Okay. Good work. Thank you. All right, Warner, you're on. You're on. Hold on. Let me unmute you.
Sir,
All right, go ahead.
how about either Safa or Tosan?
Tosan.
Yes, sir.
Can I do one too?
Yes, you can. Okay. Come to attention. Respect. Tosan. Begin. Okay. Let's do that once more. Hold on one second. Let me change the view. Yeah, ask me. Go ahead and do Wansu again with them while they're doing it. All right. Come to attention. Respect. Begin. Hey. Alrighty. Change this view again. Okay. I got through the entire list. No, I did not get Angie or Lenny. Okay. Let me find Angie. There you are. Let me unmute you, Angie. Okay, what kata?
Alright.
Orang. Okay. Just move a little to your left or right, either way. That'll work. All right, she's doing Farang, everyone. Come to attention. Respect. Ready. Begin. We're going to do it once more, Angie. Let me change the view. All right, everybody. Bell rang once more. Come to attention. Back. Begin. All right. That was Angie's dog joining in, I think. All right, let's find. I've seen a lot of that on TV. I was watching the news and stuff, and cats were jumping in on the news guy. It's like a regular thing. All right, Lenny, what are we doing? Wait a minute, I didn't unmute you. I'm not going to make it in the TV industry for sure. What is it, Kata?
Yoga.
Yoga. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I got to mute Angie because she's giggling at me. All right, everyone. Yoga. Come to attention.
Can I go on two again?
Yes, ma'am. Begin. Very good. All right, let me change the view and let's do it one more time, Lenny. And this time start with your back to the camera.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come back to attention. Back. Begin. Very good. Okay, let me change the view again. Okay. Now everybody's back to me. Let's see, I got to mute Lenny. Okay. So we have a few more minutes left. So let's review some of the stuff that we've been working on. Okay. So let's go back to the sparring techniques, the defensive sparring techniques that we worked on in the last class. So I'm gonna have Kelly come back out here again so that I can show you again what I'm doing here. So we're sparring, and my opponent rushes. So she comes in, she moves in, and she's in close to me. So I'm going to lift my hand up. The last class, I did it this way and moved her arm. The other thing I can do with that hand, I was thinking about it after the class, is blocking this back fist this way. So I'm blocking the back fist, lifting my knee up, and then ridge handing here. It's called up and cover. Part of the deal about lifting this knee up is your opponent is also going to be in a real good stance. So when you lift that knee up in front, they may end up reverse punching your leg instead of your body. That's the idea. Especially when you come up. You're coming up a little bit. So you're going to raise up into the range of that reverse punch. So it doesn't really matter what your opponent's coming in with. They could come in with a round kick and you can do this as well. But it works entangling their hand. Sometimes you do this, you press this hand against their body. That's so that they can't back fist with it or ridge hand. It sort of traps their hand. You can't grab them and move them around like this, but you can pin their arm. So they're coming towards you. Their momentum's coming this way. So if you put your hand out and she's moving towards me, it's going to pin her own arm like that. And then I'm throwing the ridge hand over the top. All right, so again, Kelly starts to move in. I'm up and cover and ridge hand. Up, cover, and ridge hand. Let me turn towards the camera so you're not clear about that. So the first time that I did this in class the other day, Kelly was confused with which way my knee's going. So my knee's coming up this way. Okay, not in front of me like I'm in a front kick. This way. All right. And part of the deal is I'm retreating. I'm not backing up with my back leg, but I'm pulling back towards my back leg. And whether I'm doing a hand up here to block a back fist or the hand in the body to entangle their arm, either way, that hand is going to be either in this spot or this spot. All right, so I'm in my guard. As she comes in, I'm going to block and ridge hand. And then I'm going to get out of there because they're going to try to hit me back. Remember, your opponent will always try to hit you back when you hit them. You can count on it. All right? Even F me. If you back fist F me, she's coming back. Everybody does this. All right, so we're here. Up, cover, ridge hand. All right, Kelly's going to step in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. All right, so we keep learning as we're doing these classes. So I'm getting a time delay now, and I said that to Kelly just now, and she said that wasn't happening before. So it could be the amount of traffic on the internet, locally, or I'm not quite sure how all that works. So I'm talking to Mr. Phelps, and he's been communicating with his son who does this kind of work on computers, so he's very familiar with it. And he said even at their workplace online, they're having the same kind of delay problem. So it's probably because everybody is stuck at home, so everybody's either on the internet or Netflix or doing Zoom or WebEx classes or whatever. I don't think the platform is going to make much difference. You know, we had that a little bit with Zoom. I got a prompt the other day from Google. Google's got a new revamped meeting site, so we could change, but I don't think that's going to be to any advantage. Besides, it may be more confusing for students that are trying to get on with it. I don't want to forget to mention again, I talked to Mr. Kwan, my Taekwondo instructor today before class. So he's in his mid-80s at least. He's doing really good. He had some severe medical problems before Kelly and I went to visit him. I think it's been 2 years, and he had a bad abscess on his lung, and he was in some actually critical condition there for a while. So that's one of the reasons I called him today. We had a few minutes before class, and I wanted to make sure he was okay. And he's keeping his distance. His school's closed like everybody else, but he sells uniforms and that, so he's been working in the office. I wasn't really expecting to get him because I figured that he's going to keep his distance because of the medical problems that he had a couple of years ago. But anyway, back to what we were working on. So the other technique that I really want everybody to practice is the lateral move reverse punch. So when Kelly and I were set up, it really doesn't matter again what she's coming in with, but I'm going to do it because it's simple. She's going to do a front hand back fist. So what I'm doing is once she starts the back fist, I'm going to lateral move over to the side. Lateral move means sideways. And this is almost what we're doing in solid stance 1. I'm moving to the side and bending my back knee. That's so that I can straighten that knee when I reverse punch. So in the kata, it's real classical. That means it's exactly a certain way. My back stance is a certain way. My feet are pointing a certain way. I'm twisting my hip into the full punch. When I do that in sparring, it's never going to look exactly like that because we're in motion, the other person's trying to hit you. But when you practice the fundamentals and get them real strict and correct, then when you execute it, your body does those movements sort of in an abbreviated way. So again, Kelly's here, she comes in, I step, and I throw the reverse punch. So here, Kelly came in close enough to me that I wasn't able to do my whole hip shift, because if I did, I would really hit her hard. But nonetheless, even though I only punched this far, my hips still move behind it. See that? How my hips moving behind it? That's what's important, that we're getting that hip motion in there, because without that, the punch really doesn't mean anything. There's no power in it. All right, so again, we're here, Kelly moves in, and I'm throwing the reverse punch. What we ended up last time was following this up with something else, like doing a reverse punch and then doing a front leg round kick, or doing the reverse punch and doing a back leg round kick, or doing the reverse punch, following up with the same hand, ridge hand, which is just like our self-defense punch elbow combination. But instead of throwing an elbow, I'm changing that technique to a ridge hand. But the motion is the same. Everybody needs to start connecting to that too, because our self-defense techniques are very connected to our sparring technique. The other thing would be to do a reverse punch in the other hand ridge hand. Just like we do a punch, or a punch, knife hand, strike, palm up. Instead of doing the knife hand, strike, palm up, we're doing the ridge hand. All right, so let's face and deep, get into your comfortable stance. We're going to lateral move to the side, punch, and then front leg round kick. All right, Kelly's going to do that for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody do it with her. Let's go. 4, 5. Okay, let me change the view and we're going to keep doing it. Hold on. All right, same thing. Lateral move, punch, and then round. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hup! Work. All right, we're right on time. Let me finish up with a couple things. First of all, on that combination, so the other ways of doing it was to double up and throw a ridge hand, punch, and then throw the other ridge hand. You just did the front leg round kick, so the other thing would be to punch and then throw a back leg round kick. So we're out of time, so I want everybody to practice that part of it, doing those other combinations on your own. When we get back to class, you want to experiment with 1/3 speed with this, because one of the things that you cannot do is move to the side too soon. If you move to the side too soon, your opponent will follow you over there. So you have to wait till the last second. It's one of the things that we constantly need to work on with our self-defense too. I mentioned that when you're doing self-defense, when you key-eye for your opponent to come in, that is not your signal to move. It's their signal to punch you. And that's really hard because it's just hard to do. It's something that takes time and practice and working with your partner and learning how not to move too quickly over to the side. All right, so good class, everybody. Thanks for doing the katas. I'm going to look at this tape and see how that ended up looking. So you know that I'm posting all these classes. If you go to the announcement page that's inside the Greensboro Karate Institute group, there's links to these classes and the other instructors' classes. So I'm hoping that everybody's seeing this and can find their way around that. I think that's happening. Like I mentioned last class, I can see the numbers on the group class. I can see the numbers on the Greensboro Karate Institute Taekwondo videos, and I can see the numbers on the Greensboro Karate Institute Karate Do videos. They're also posted on YouTube. And so I posted Tuesday's class already. I posted it Tuesday night. That's on YouTube. And they're also on the Greensboro Karate Institute Weebly site. They're the last two titles on the front page. There's one that says Karate Classes at Home and GKI Instructors. And so all those have these classes and the other instructors' classes. So tomorrow and Saturday are supposed to be in the 80s. Saturday, high 80s. Okay. obviously that would be a nice day for us to go outside and have a class, but everybody's been stuck inside, so I'm not even going to try to do that this close to the weather breaking like that. Everybody needs to have a great time, go outside, enjoy the sun. I read an article today that the Danish scientists said that vitamin D helps fight the flu off, and that it may have some effect on this
It just went away.
virus.
Hackers can see what you're doing.
How do you have? It's Joseph.
Okay, so we got somebody's audio back. That was good. All right, we're done. Everybody come to attention. Why do we follow the rule?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Thank you. Respect. Who's number one?
I
Go home, everybody. Good class. Or you're already home. Enjoy yourself. Well,
am already home.
that's right. I got it. Don't make mistakes.